So, you're still not talking to me, huh? Still giving me the silent treatment.
The silence is a statement, Ed.
I understand. I really do. But it was for your own good. Let me tell the story from the beginning. It all started this morning. I woke up early, and the first feeling I had was a sense of dread. That's a very useful word for today's lesson. Dread. It means a strong feeling of fear about something that is going to happen. And I knew what was going to happen. Today was vet day.
The word alone sends a shiver down my spine.
I know, buddy. So my plan was to act completely normal. I wanted to go about my morning routine. Here's a great phrasal verb for you. To go about something. It simply means to do it in your usual way. To continue with your normal activities. So, I got out of bed very quietly. I went to the kitchen and made some coffee. Just going about my business. But then I turned around. And there you were. Sitting in the doorway, just watching.
I am an observer. I notice when things are different.
You do. Your stare is very intense. I tried to act oblivious. Let's learn this one too. Oblivious. It means you are not aware of what is happening around you. Like you don't notice anything. So, I pretended to be oblivious to your stare. I started preparing our breakfast.
Your movements were too careful. Too deliberate, a clear sign.
You see everything, don't you? Then I had another brilliant idea. Or so I thought. I decided to butter you up. This is a fun, informal idiom. To butter someone up, it means to be extra nice to someone. Usually because you want something from them. So, I took out your favorite treat. The little piece of dried chicken.
Ah, yes, the peace offering.
I gave it to you and said, "Here you go, best friend." I was really laying it on thick. That's another expression, by the way. To lay it on thick. It means to exaggerate your praise or kindness. And what did you do? You ate the chicken, of course. And then you went right back to staring at me.
The treat was a transaction. It did not change the circumstances.
No, it did not. My attempt to butter you up was a failure. You were not fooled for a second. I finished my coffee and sighed. I knew the easy part of the morning was over. The next phase was about to begin. Operation Vet Transport. Okay, so the first step was simple. I had to get the pet carrier. I keep it hidden in the back of a closet.
The box of doom. I recognized its scent immediately.
The moment I opened that closet door, you vanished. You just took off. To take off is a very common phrasal verb. It can mean when an airplane leaves the ground. But it also means to leave a place quickly. And you, Eddy, took off like a rocket. So now I had a new problem. I had the carrier, but I didn't have the dog. I had to track you down. This is another useful one. To track someone down, it means to search for them and find them after some difficulty. I looked behind the sofa. I looked behind the curtains. Finally, I tracked you down, underneath my bed.
The fortress of solitude.
Exactly. You were hiding in the very back. So I tried to coax you out. To coax is a gentle verb. It means to persuade someone kindly. To do something they don't want to do. I got down on the floor and said, "Come on, Eddy, it's okay. We're just going for a little car ride."
A blatant lie. My trust was eroding.
My coaxing was not working at all. You refused to budge. Let's learn the word budge. It means to move just a tiny bit. We almost always use it in the negative. Like, he won't budge. It shows that someone is very stubborn. And you, my friend, would not budge. You were like a little furry statue. So I had to resort to plan B. I got down on my hands and knees. I reached under the bed and gently slid you out.
The indignity. My fortress had been breached.
I know, I'm sorry. I picked you up and held you. You did not struggle. You just gave me a look of betrayal. And then came the final challenge. Getting you into the carrier. I opened the little gate. And you just stiffened up. To stiffen up means your body gets rigid. You made it very difficult to put you inside.
A final act of passive resistance.
It was, but eventually I succeeded. I gently pushed you in and closed the gate. You looked at me through the plastic bars.
And I thought one word. Traitor.
I know, I felt like one. But we were ready to go. Phase 2 was complete. The car ride was completely silent. Not a single bark or whine from you. You just stared out the window.
I was contemplating my unfortunate fate.
I'm sure you were. Soon, we pulled into the parking lot. I saw the big, friendly sign. Sunshine Pet Clinic.
False advertising? There is no sunshine in that place.
I carried you inside. And the ambiance was very tense. Let's learn the word ambiance. It's a French word we use in English. It means the character or atmosphere of a place. And the ambiance of a vet's waiting room is always a little nervous. I walked up to the front desk. I had to check in for our appointment. To check in is a very common phrasal verb. It means to announce your arrival officially. At a hotel, an airport, or a doctor's office. I said, "Hi, we're checking in for Eddy." The receptionist smiled. She gave me a clipboard and a pen. And she asked me to fill out a form. Another essential phrasal verb, fill out. It means to complete a document by writing information in the spaces. So I sat down in one of the chairs. I put your carrier on the floor beside me. And I started filling out the paperwork. As I was writing, I looked around. There was a huge golden retriever hiding under his owner's chair. And across the room was a cat in a carrier making angry noises. And inside your carrier, you were very quiet. You were sizing everyone up. To size someone up is a great idiom. It means to observe someone carefully. To form a judgment or opinion about them. What was your judgment, Eddy?
The retriever, a gentle giant. Anxious but full of dignity. The cat, all drama. A theatrical performance of anger.
Haha, that sounds about right. I finished the form and gave it back. Then we just had to wait. I put my fingers through the little gate. I tried to comfort you. I whispered, "It's going to be okay, buddy."
Define okay.
The minutes felt like hours. Every time a door opened, we would look up. And then, finally, we heard it. A friendly voice called out, "Eddy, the doctor is ready for you now."
The moment of truth had arrived.
A nice woman, a vet tech, led us down a hallway. We went into a small examination room. It was very clean and bright and quiet. She said, "You can put him on the table."
The cold, sterile altar of science. My doom was certain.
So dramatic. I put the carrier on the table. I opened the gate and you walked out slowly. You looked around, assessing the situation. A few moments later, the vet came in. Her name was Dr. Evans. She had a very kind and calming presence. She spoke to you in a soft voice. "Well, hello there, handsome Eddy."
Flattery, a classic tactic. It was mildly effective.
She started the checkup, the examination. First, she listened to your heart with her stethoscope. Then she gently checked your eyes and ears. The whole time you were perfectly still. So calm and brave.
It was not bravery, it was strategy. One remained still to avoid provoking the giant.
I was just nervous. I wanted to get it over with. This is a very useful expression. To get something over with. It means to do an unpleasant task quickly. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. Dr. Evans said, "Everything looks great. Now we just need to do his annual vaccine." My heart started beating a little faster. This was the moment. She prepared the small needle. I moved to your head to comfort you. I said, "It's okay, Eddy. It's just going to be a little sting." A sting is a good word to know. It's that quick, sharp pain you get from a bee or a needle. We say a little sting to make it sound smaller. Dr. Evans was very fast and gentle. She gave you the shot on your back. You flinched just for a moment. A flinch is a small, sudden movement that you make when you are hurt or scared. But you didn't make a sound. You just slowly turned your head and looked right at me.
And in that single look, I communicated volumes. The trust now shattered. A bond of friendship now cracked.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. Dr. Evans said, "What a good boy." She gave you a little pat on the head. The checkup was complete. The worst was over. I put you back into your carrier. And you walked right in without a problem.
At that point, I just wanted to go home.
I thanked the doctor and we left the room. The physical part of our saga was done. But the emotional part was just beginning. After I paid the bill, we headed home. The car ride back was even quieter.
I was processing the events. The betrayal, the indignity.
When we got home, I opened the carrier. You walked out, hopped onto this very bench, and turned your back to me. And that brings us to now. Look, Eddy, I know today was hard. but your health is paramount. Paramount is a wonderful word. It means more important than anything else. For me, your health is paramount. This whole day was about communication, trying to reassure you and keep you calm, which makes this a perfect time for our tips section.
The lesson. The true purpose of my suffering.
Let's talk about phrases for reassurance. These are things you can say to make someone feel less worried. Tip number 1 is the most classic. It's going to be okay. Simple, direct, and very comforting. Tip number 2, don't worry. I'm right here with you. This shows you are not leaving their side.
Presence is often more comforting than words.
That's very wise, Eddy. Okay, tip number 3. We'll get through this together. This is great because it shows teamwork. Tip 4 is for after the difficult moment. You can say, the worst is over now. And finally, tip number 5. Give some praise. You're being so brave. Now, let's look at our common mistakes section. Today's topic is perfect for this story. Confusing words about feelings. First mistake, confusing sensible and sensitive. A sensible person is practical and reasonable. Like, it was sensible to take you to the vet. But a sensitive person feels emotions easily. You were feeling very sensitive about the situation.
My feelings were and are valid.
They are. That brings us to the second mistake. Confusing sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is when you feel sorry for someone. I have sympathy for you. But empathy is stronger. It's when you understand and share their feelings. As if you are in their shoes. I have a lot of empathy for how you felt. I know you were scared and confused. So, that is our lesson for today. How to narrate a tough day. And use the right words for big feelings. So, are we friends again? How about another piece of chicken?
The negotiations have begun.